The year was 1974. It was a time of peace and prosperity for many, but not for the DeFeo family. The place 112 Ocean Avenue, Amityville, Long Island. A seemingly idyllic location, perfect for raising a family. A beautiful house, hiding a terrible secret. Its walls would soon witness an unspeakable horror. Inside, the DeFeo family slept, unaware of the horror about to unfold. They had no idea that their lives were about to be shattered. Ronald DeFeo Jr., driven by a darkness no one could explain, murdered his entire family. A darkness that seemed to come from the very house itself. Parents, brothers, sisters all gone, shot in their beds. The brutality of the act left the community in shock. Ronald's trial was a media frenzy. The nation was captivated by the gruesome details. He claimed voices in the house made him do it. Voices that tormented him, driving him to madness. The jury didn't buy it. They saw a cold-blooded killer, not a victim of supernatural forces. He was found guilty, sentenced to life. But the story of the house was far from over. The house stood empty, stained with the energy of unimaginable violence. It became a symbol of fear and tragedy. But the story wasn't over. The house's dark legacy continued to grow. The evil that infected Ronald DeFeo, it seems, was just getting started. The Amityville Horror had only just begun. A year later, the Lutz family moved in. George and Kathy Lutz, young and optimistic, saw past the house's grim history. They saw a beautiful home at a bargain price. They brought their children, unaware they were stepping into a nightmare. Almost immediately, things felt wrong. Foul odors permeated the house. Temperature fluctuated wildly. The children, especially Missy, spoke of imaginary friends, one in particular. A demonic, pig-like creature only she could see. The house was coming alive. Days turned into weeks, each more terrifying than the last. The once peaceful home had become a place of dread and unease. George, a practical man, started to change. His demeanor shifted from calm and collected to anxious and paranoid. He became withdrawn, obsessed with the fireplace, often seen staring into the flames for hours. It was as if he was searching for answers in the dancing fire. Kathy felt cold spots, saw things move in the periphery. She would often feel an icy chill, even when the house was warm. She found herself waking up at 3:15 a.m. every night, the same time as the DeFeo murders. The clock's glowing numbers became a symbol of her growing fear. One night, George woke to the sound of the front door being ripped open. The noise was so loud it echoed through the entire house. He grabbed his rifle, ran downstairs but found nothing. The door was intact, and the house was eerily silent. The house was filled with the sounds of unseen creatures, whispers in the dark, shadows darting just out of sight. It felt like the walls themselves were alive. This was no ordinary haunting. The malevolent presence was palpable, a constant weight on their chests. This was something evil, something hungry. It was as if the house itself was feeding on their fear, growing stronger with each passing day. Section 4. Truth or Fabrication. The Skeptic's Lens. Not everyone believes the Lutz family's story. Skeptics point to inconsistencies in their accounts, the lack of physical evidence. Some call it a hoax, a story fabricated for fame and fortune. They say the Lutzes saw what they wanted to see, fueled by the house's bloody history and their own imaginations. But how do you explain the sheer terror in their voices? How do you dismiss the corroborating accounts from neighbors, from priests who visited the house, all claiming to have experienced something deeply unsettling? Some things even skeptics can't explain. Section 5. Amityville's enduring grip on the imagination. The Lutz family fled after just 28 days, leaving behind their belongings, their sanity. The house, with its eerie atmosphere and unsettling occurrences, became a symbol of fear and mystery. The events that transpired within those walls have been the subject of countless debates and discussions. Their story, immortalized in Jay Anson's book and the subsequent films, became a cultural phenomenon. The book, filled with chilling details and spine-tingling accounts, captivated readers worldwide. The films, with their haunting visuals and eerie soundtracks, brought the terror to life on the big screen. The Amityville Horror, whether true or not, tapped into our primal fear of the unknown, the terror that lurks within seemingly ordinary walls. It made us question the safety of our own homes, the sanctity of our personal spaces. The story's impact on popular culture is undeniable. To this day, 112 Ocean Avenue remains a place of morbid fascination. People are drawn to its dark history, its reputation as one of the most haunted locations in the world. The house stands as a testament to the enduring power of a good ghost story. Tourists still drive by, drawn to its infamy. They take photos, hoping to capture a glimpse of the supernatural. The house has become a macabre tourist attraction, a place where the curious and the brave come to confront their fears. Whether you believe the stories or not, one thing is certain: the house on Ocean Avenue holds a dark power, a chilling reminder that some places are best left undisturbed. Its legacy continues to haunt us, a ghostly echo of the past,